Brilliant. Talk about the other lifestyle factors, maybe, stress reduction or sleep or exercise. What did you get the sample group to do?
Yeah. So and by the way, our population was healthy, and we can talk about why that's important
Mm,
later. But so a lot of them came to us exercising. That's what I was thinking about. But so lifestyle influences where those red lollipops as much as folate, as much as B12. Like I want to underline what a big deal lifestyle is in influencing these things. Um, Exercise acts like green vegetables. Exercise acts like folate in some ways, and it's extraordinary to me, and turmeric and so forth. So it's been shown in the research that exercise will turn on genes as we age. So those, remember, bad genes get turned on as we age, good genes get turned off. Exercise will turn back on those good genes. And what's super cool about it is that the older we are, the more impactful this phenomena is. It's like you get more bang for your exercise buck the older you are. It's just so cool to
mm,
me. And I'll say one other thing because it's just fascinating. Some of the patterns of exercise, the way that exercise changes those red lollipops is handed down. So if we're preconception, if we're going to have kids, we're going to hand
mm.
down some of our good or bad habits in terms of exercise to our offspring.
Wow.
There's actually a whole bunch of ways that we can see these lollipops being
Mm,
inherited across generations, but exercise is one of them. Sleep is another one. If you're sleeping, good for you, those red lollipops. If you're not, then you're damaging them. I mean, sleep is a big, big driver of biological age, of accelerated aging. If you're not sleeping, conversely, if you're sleeping well, if you're getting adequate, deep sleep and adequate REM, et cetera, and your time is decent in bed, that is a, anti-aging elixir, enough sleep.
brilliant.
Stress, as I say in the book, is gasoline on the fire of aging. Stress might be one of the biggest variables on the aging journey. So back to your point of talking about how blue zones are different. Those longevity pockets are different.
Mm,
I don't think that they're confronting stress in quite the same way that we are in cities.
yeah.
Um, Stress is gasoline on the fire of aging. The clock that we used, so again, the lollipops that we
Mm,
measured, a full 25% of those were influenced by glucocorticoids, were influenced by cortisol, driven by the stress response. I mean, no other variable influenced this clock as much. Yeah,
wow.
I know
Wow.
it's so extraordinary. And so I have to ask myself, is stress the bigger driver or the biggest driver? We see stress patterns heritable. We see PTSD experience, et cetera. We'll change those lollipops, will change gene expression. And again, we can pass those down through the generations. Um, People who meditate, people who practice a little Tai Chi, people who do yoga, uh, are biologically younger. The antidote to stress influences those red lollipops again towards a more youthful, a more healthful pattern.
Mm,
And you don't have to be a monk. You don't have to be in the monastery meditating 24 hours a
mm,
day. They have shown, actually, with exercise, with meditation, yoga, et cetera, just a single
mm.
episode, a single, can have favorable changes.
Wow.
But if you keep doing it, then you'll get those deep, rich, larger changes.